Real pylon, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Is it one that looks like there's a lot of weapons on it?
There's a few weapons on it.
Look intimidating?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So we do have a presence here. Wonder if there's... Ooh, what's that? That looks weird.
Yeah, it's got sort of like spike antennas out the front of it. Oh, and there's a turret as soon as you walk inside.
Like, hello, gas gun.
And there's level 5 KRIEL controller.
Huh?
The insect things that used to be called hexapods are now called KRIEL controllers.
The bipedal ones?
Yeah. And then you've got KRIEL soldiers that used to be the alien assassins.
They're still assassins if you find them in the wild, but they still belong to KRIEL.
No, they call them soldiers now. Oh, there's a I can't get past this container. There's a rare container here, but behind it is a what do you... No, the what do you call it? The little control panel you can talk to, with a little spinning globe thing that's broken apart. Looks sort of like...
It's a deco item, right?
Say what?
It's a deco?
Yes, but sometimes you can assign what do you call them? The conversations to them.
Yeah, isn't that part of the storyline? They have something like that.
Yeah, some of them do. Yeah, but this one I don't know.
Isn't it like the first space station you visit that has that? If you get into it, I mean, I think you did that in your last series, like a couple months ago.
It doesn't have this thing. It's the one that there was just a basic basic console with a LCD smiley face above it. I'm talking about...
Yeah.
I can show you when we get back to the Leviathan, because I can put it down and show you.
Okay. It has a globe on it. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, with the little spinning sort of AT&T like globe.
Like Death Star blueprint hologram.
Yeah. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. I keep thinking I'm seeing something, but they're just like those tall obelisk rocks that you can harvest. Or it's just like an odd tree that's in the wrong place. Like there's all these other trees all look the same except this one that looks different through the fog and the smoke and everything.
Right.
I have an RTX card. You have an RTX card too. This game needs to upgrade. Because we're still doing like DirectX 11. Actually, OBS has issues with 12, or I know it has issues with Vulkan. And I think it has same problems with 12. But you're running Windows 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I found something. It's white though, so it's probably nothing special. Use my turbo boost. I can go nearly 80 meters per second. Woo wee!
Yeah, that extra 10 meters per second, that's a nice boost.
My max is only 47. I go up to 50 though, without the boost. So it's like extra 30.
Crashed transport front?
Yeah, 3 parts. Mid, front, back.
I don't think I've seen the transport.
Oh, transport. Oh, I think that might be an SV.
I mean, it's a base, but
Oh,
okay. It looks like one of the freighters. Yeah.
a CV turned into a BA.
Yeah.
You're not far from me. You're like 3 meters out, 3 kilometers.
Found a drill, a little bit of fuel.
A drill? Like
Yeah.
a mechanical one?
No, it's just the drill. You know, like the drill that we normally use now. No ammo in there. A little bit of resources in here. Nothing very special. I mean, this would be the part that's forward of the warp drive, so... I don't see any thrusters or weapons on it. It's a Polaris vessel, or formerly a Polaris vessel.
Has all the markings of Polaris.
I don't see no upper thrusters or anything.
Oh, that's your drone.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just leave it.
Would make a good starter base. There's a nice little cubby hole here.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. If you know, you started on a planet and you found this, it'd be great, but... Alright, let's keep on looking.
Find me Sentinel. Is it Sentinel or the mid? What is it called?
DSE-2 mid, I see over there. But
That used to be my favorite line to make my own base with, but now it's kind of meh.
Yeah.
It used to have advanced constructors on it.
Yeah, but then they moved them or changed them or something.
Large constructors.
Yeah.
But still, that's still pretty easy. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, and,
But-
and it's a good place to start, you know.
But I think, I don't know, I haven't really touched it since the CPU stuff's come in, but it's probably too high. But you can always fix that, because there's a grad gen, there's a couple thrusters, there's...
Yeah, take all the thrusters off and you've got a good base CPU-wise. Just about any ship will do that.
Any crash ship that's a base.
Yeah.
It's funny, when I look at the map, I see your ship ahead of you.
Yeah, that's how I saw you before when like, I don't see you anymore right now. I see your ship and you on top of it. But before, I just saw your ship and then you, and then both you and the ship disappeared, and then you came back fixed.
On you. Oh, now you're together. You must have stopped.
No?
Oh, now you're separated. It's like a half a sector apart, you are. Your ship precedes you.
There's another KRIEL structure up ahead.
Yeah, I'm following you. Thank God for cruise control. You can look at the map.
Oh, yeah.
Go and do your stuff.
I was happy when they added that, because that's something they needed from the beginning that just... Ooh, this is different.
I wish they had auto walk too. Or maybe if the if the motorcycle had that, it'd be kind of weird. Turbo Alvo?
It's Turim Alveo or something like that.
I don't know why I thought turbo. My brain went turbo.
Yeah, I have not seen this one before.
I've heard that name. I'm gonna check it out too.
It's got player turrets on it.
Yeah, I'm still a click away. 1.5 clicks. Boost.
There's KRIEL spawning around here.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you cannot access other faction.
That's just a tower.
Yeah, but I would love to be able to get in and see, you know. But you have to break in? That's disappointing.
That's strange. I don't think it would let us in if we were friendly with them.
No, it wouldn't. What they really ought to do is have it keyed so that the doors, if you are friendly, like you can set the individual doors to neutral, friendly, honored, and like on a POI. And if you are that with the faction, it'll open.
Controller, can you help us come in? Can you open the door for us? I'm talking to a controller.
Is he willing to help?
He's just ignoring me. He's looking at me. But like,
should I shoot him?
English. Do you speak the English? How could you speak anything with those things in your mouth? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
They speak.
Oh, you. Oh. He said something. You don't like it's too loud for you? I booped him. He don't care. My weapons are off, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, same. There's another KRIEL structure not too far away.
North?
Yeah, right over here. Maybe this is just one of their military installations and they don't want civilians snooping around. Yeah, it's just another pylon. But that does lead us to another KRIEL structure not too far away. It's funny how the KRIEL don't have clusters like the Xerax or Polaris do. I'm waiting to see when they make a KRIEL drone base and base attacks. Imagine just hordes of giant insects coming after you.
I'm curious to see how the Polaris will attack you. That'd be interesting. They're using hovercraft and
yeah, it's just
another pylon. I remember seeing like early footage, like when the game wasn't even out yet. It was still pre-release version, and they were showing footage of getting base attacks from armed golems. Like 3 or 4, they would slowly lumber towards your base and start, just swinging at it. And then the base would shoot artillery fire and blow the hell out of them. But they never did that.
Yeah, so I was working on a faction of my own at one point. I put it on the back burner because I got other things I'm worried about. But the premise behind it is that it is the manufacturer for all the robotic things, and it sells them to whoever will buy them. It's a neutral faction, but the faction itself is literally made up of nothing but robots. And so all their facilities are completely automated and they're guarded by the robot guards and everything. And their ships would look like giant robotic ships and such, and they would have factories and and weapons manufacturing, but mostly robotics manufacturing facilities and stuff like that. That may be all the Creel on the planet.
Yeah. Maybe this is like an early colonization for them or something.
Well, the fact that the Creel are a new faction, you know, it makes it so that the developers haven't actually designed enough POIs to populate a whole planet like they have with the Xerax.
I wonder if the krill would have more presence on a water planet.
I don't know. I mean, I would think swamp planet, yes, like we're on, but water planet, I don't know.
Prometheum, that's a little different. Submerged POI here.
There's one gold deposit on this planet.
Capital vessel. Whoop-de-doo!
I found a buried crash capital vessel.
I am near the poles. I'm gonna head back to Leviathan. But it'll be a while because I'm like 7.5 clicks away.
Yeah, I don't even know how far away I am. I don't have it set up as a waypoint yet.
It's 6.8. Found Prometheum. Out of 12. 1 gold. We don't need magnesium, do we?
No, I don't think so.
There's a biome called Heath. I'm thinking,
Yes.
I want a Heath bar. It's chocolate. But what is a Heath?
It's a geological formation.
I guess. I think it's a transition because it's like it lasts like a split second.
Yeah.
But, you know, like a edge or something.
Yeah, I was just at a heath.
One right now. This one's a big one. Yeah, between swamp and outer swamp, inner swamp, whatever. Morass. Morass? Are you seeing my ass is big?
A heath is an area of open, uncultivated land, especially in Britain, with characteristic vegetation of healthier gorse and coarse grasses.
Alright, I'm back at the low ice then.
I'm 2.5 clicks away.
Okay, I'm gonna top off fuel.
$500 meters. Docking systems activated. Light systems offline, power off.
We are refueled and more pentaxid. Now I gotta refuel myself. Was there no air? Oh no, because we're in space. I noticed I have no oxygen. Or I'm low. She'll change.
You mean on your personal oxygen?
Yeah, it's low.
I'm going to go ahead and pick our garden because that is something that needs to be done. And then I'm going to unload what I gathered from my player. Let's see.
Don't have anything on
Food input.
And then get some food. I grabbed all the food from that space station. So there's pizza.
All right.
Yeah. We got a burger. We can eat that. We got waffles. And fried cantaloupe. Who would fry cantaloupe? I don't get it.
Yeah, I never understood that either. I'm like, is that a thing? Do people actually do that? All right, making more emergency rations. I've got 10 queued up.
I'm gonna keep 5 on me, just in case.
Yeah, I got 2 on me already, so.
Yeah, I just grabbed 3 more.
All right, let's go down and put what I gathered into the constructor. Let's put the drill into the extra tools box, which I believe is this one. No, tools over here. Yeah, over here. Tools. All right, and then Got a little bit of fuel to put into the fuel storage.
How was a Leviathan fueled in this show?
It wasn't, because it was a living creature. It
I
don't know. I mean, they never mentioned it as far as I remember.
can't think of what they might have done for it.
I mean, I think it absorbed sunlight as its source of energy, and then being a living being didn't require any additional fuel to produce thrust.
Well, maybe it's part plant.
I don't know. I mean, I would have to double check, but...
Nah.
All right.
There's a wiki on it somewhere.
Oh, yeah, there definitely is. There's the subjugator.
Yep.
All right, let's head further into KRIEL territory in an attempt to get through it. Let's get past this asteroid field. Don't want to warp into an asteroid. Ha 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 ha.
Or a sun. Actually, we will warp to a sun if we're going to a different system. To a sun, not in the sun.
Oh wow, this system has a differential orbit for one of its planets, the desert planet. See how it's got a skewed orbit? That's interesting.
Our solar system is that way. Not that extreme, but not all the planets are on the same plane. In fact, all the comets are completely different.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Other than that, I don't see anything really interesting in here. You got desert planets. I don't know if you want to check out a desert planet or
we haven't
something else.
Halfway.
No, we haven't. I don't mind. We could go to UAUU-11, or is that UAUU-2? Either way.
That's a 2. That's a gas giant, right?
No, it's a desert planet.
No, the moons are, but... Oh, it is a planet. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be a planet with 2 moons. Yep. You can see it in the mini-map before you even get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been to it. It probably has no oxygen either.
Desert planets have a chance to have oxygen. So we got one moon down there and one moon.
The moon that's on the port side almost looks like a lava planet.
Oh, yeah, there's no. Yeah, I think that is a Hold on. Yeah, it's a nascent moon.
Okay. The other one is just a regular moon.
Yeah.
No. On the starboard.
There's a KRIEL something in orbit over here. Looks like a ship. Could be a freighter, could be a subjugator.
Dot.
Say what?
It's a red dot.
Oh, purple dot. When you open up the actual map, it's a red dot, but on the mini map, it is a purple dot.
Huh. I'm not seeing the dot.
Yeah, I had to scan to get it. So, apparently the ARVN Leviathan is 25 light years away.
Yeah, I see that too. It's probably that's where we came from because I had it. There.
Yeah, I'll just take the waypoint off.
Honestly, they put that clear waypoint things because it's not smart enough to get rid of them in the first place. Get rid of all of them at once.
Right.
So nascent planet, there it is
a nascent moon or nascent moon or planet is like a volcanic planet, but it's an early volcanic planet.
Right. Well, wouldn't an earlier planet be more volcanic and almost covered in lava? So it's kind of like slightly older than that? Because it's cooling off. I'm thinking it's a little bit older.
Honestly, I don't know.
It's still considered young as compared to Earth. So we found some copper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I saw a red dot on the moon, but it's just a little lava pool on the planet, on the moon, on the surface of it. It fooled me. Oh, what's this? That looks like junk.
It looks like a basic freighter.
Oh, it's moving.
I ran into an asteroid. Oh, we died.
Crunch.
Yeah, it's an Atherton heavy lift. Just a basic
That's
freighter.
like a sky crane.
Yeah.
It's like an AT-AT walker, kind of. If only something like that actually worked that way.
Where you could actually just put it over top something and then have it connect to it and then fly away. Like the opposite of docking.
And have docking clamps where those red pads are, but it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
I think, no, your ship wouldn't fit in there. Unless you went sideways, like if you knifed into it, maybe.
Well, what you would need to do is you would need to have it so that you could set the docking clamps to a switch. So that you put it over it and then switch, and it connects.
That'd be cool.
And that is something that I want them to do. I want them to set the landing gear and everything so you can activate and deactivate them manually.
That way you don't have to have whatever you're docking to doesn't have to have a cockpit and thrusters.
Right,
and all
so that you can set it up as a
literally a container.
Yeah.
Even without a core, that'd be cool. Well, if it didn't have a core, you couldn't use. You could still use it, yeah.
Yeah, everybody could use it if it didn't have a core because it's not factioned.
Yeah, it's not factioned, and then there'd be no Wi-Fi.
No, the Wi-Fi still works when it's got no core. It's weird. You just couldn't connect to it. You see the little Wi-Fi symbol, but you couldn't actually access it through the Wi-Fi.
This is a creepy planet. Inside those little dots on the left, there's usually
spiders.
Stuff made.
Yeah, that's a spider thing. Here's some plantations. There's no...
Whoa. That went weird for a minute.
Yeah, there's no...
There's no water here.
Things near them. On rare occasions, the deserts will have some water. Oh, wow. I am seeing several KRIEL things. This is a small planet.
Yep. It says medium, but this is pretty small. I'm already like,
This is the size of the, yeah, this is the size of the smaller starter. So we might as well just utilize the capital vessel.
bigger range too. It can scan half the planet. Whoa! Oh, we must have passed over the international date line. We did.
International Dateline.
That's what I call it. The international date line. That scene.
Yeah, and this thing can detect things at a kilometer away as opposed to having to be within 300 meters.
And since we're heading east, we're now in yesterday. Bump.
Is it yesterday or is it this morning?
Or yesterday evening. Yeah, we're in more KRIEL territory. Oh, they're an empire.
Yep, it's the KRIEL Empire. So far, we've only seen these two types of POIs. That may be all they have right now.
They got some cool looking CVs too. There might be a CV patrol around here, maybe.
Maybe.
Assuming they have, wouldn't they also need a POI for it to land on or to spawn?
Not necessarily. You can set the drone base as a thing for it, and I'm guessing that's what that POI we couldn't get in was.
In fact, on some planets that do have the platform for the control vessel the patrol vessel, that platform is also considered headquarters, like the drone base.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know, but those platforms are really easy to take out. Swiss cheese.
I want a Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, several of them. There's goodies down there, though. Usually like Promethium and...
Yeah, it's the stuff gathered by the spiders that they brought back to their nests.
Planet so barren.
Ooh, look at this little crater here.
Yeah. Well, there's a place to put a base, right there in the middle.
It's the planet eye.
Or the butthole.
Well, it's not really a hole. It looks more like an eye with a, iris and everything.
Yeah, there's the only water on the planet, too.
Possibly. That's all I can see. Well, there's little bits here and there in other places.
Ugh.
Here's a brooder. I have not seen this yet.
Yeah, this one looks pretty chunky looking. Oh, you squished that lizard. Oh, no. No, there is wildlife out here.
Yeah, but it's rare.
Yeah, it's just those little dodo-looking lizard guys.
All right, let's check out the brooder.
Yeah, if I left it in.
I mean, we are neutral with them, but it may be locked, so...
No air, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, there's air.
Like I said, sometimes it has it, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, I've been here.
Ah, we got soldiers.
Hear that?
Creepies. A rare alien container.
Don't click it.
Oh no, definitely. There's some crawlers back here. You've got
That was
assassins.
telling up. Assassins.
Because the red ones are assassins, the other ones are, the gray ones are soldiers. Say what?
But they're kind of glow, don't they?
They have, they have
an assassin.
Yeah, they have a slight glow to them. I hear creepies.
I heard creepies right after I came in.
Ah, yeah. There's some.
No, I haven't seen one yet. There he is.
There's some alien egg-looking things here.
There's a room that's covered. Looks like it's infected, like legacy type infections. Ooh, there's some like old artifacts in here.
Yeah, I think that that's basically what they're doing. Is oh, I don't. Is that up or down?
I'm going. Now I'm going down.
I'm going up.
And you're probably higher than me. I see two.
Whoa, hello.
Just.
This door we cannot go through.
Like on a door we can't enter?
Yeah, it's got lots of loot on the inside of it. Because you can see through a window.
One. And then another one, but I can't see through it. We're probably at the opposite ends of that room.
Oh, look, there's some alien containers and very rare alien containers up here.
Let's start looking at. It's like looking up at the ceiling. You know, a sentry.
Hi, creepy. Is it me? Or do these creepies look sort of like... I don't know. It's like something that... Oh, it looks like some of the aliens from a Star Trek episode. They were flying aliens that looked a lot like this.
Noisy.
Oh yeah. I would hate to try to attack this base though.
I have no idea where the exit is. Very twisty, windy. What if I can access these? Nope.
Yeah, but there's two exits, one on each side. But this does look like a pretty good POI to loot if if you're hostile with a Creel, if you're going against them.
Yeah, but there are hordes of these guys, though.
Oh, I know. Even outside, you've got, you know, these guys falling off from up there.
If he has a faction.
And it's
Nope.
relatively heavily armed, too. If you see all the laser turrets on it.
And we can't use our lasers because we're on a planet.
Yeah. Okay. That's an interesting POI.
Yes.
I could never find the core, though.
Could be one of those rooms we couldn't get into.
Yeah. You always leave your flashlight on, don't you?
Well, it's given on. Well, there's lots of titanium here.
Yeah. There's 14 neodymium and 9 titanium.
Found 4 of them. Another Creel zone coming up.
Yep.
The same old thing.
Yeah, looks like it's a just a pylon.
Yep. I see some more water.
Yeah, like I said, there's a little bit in certain areas over here.
But that crater is the best spot to put a base.
Oh yeah, it's got the most water right there. Plus, it's, you know, relatively defensible. Unless you want to build inside one of these mountains.
Not in a while. International Dateline. Maybe we should check out the nascent moon.
We could do that.
What? Yeah. It just set on port side.
Yeah. All right. Let's go check out the nascent moon. Looks like Zuau 1 is actually a volcanic planet. Lava planet with a nascent moon.
Ooh.
I find it interesting and really cool that, like, this system, all the planets are close to the sun and they're actually, you know, desert and lava planets. You know, they're hot planets.
Yeah, it makes sense.
They tend to they actually have an algorithm in the galaxy YAML to do it. Well, it's not a YAML, but the galaxy, whatever the galaxy file is, that determines how planets are set up in certain systems.
The universe is one big markup language file.
There's a lot of clouds and a good atmosphere on this moon.
Smoky.
Nascent moons always have this type of atmosphere.
It's in California right now. It's smoky. I actually get it cleared up. Even though the fires are still burning. Oh, we were on the pole. Okay.
Yeah, we were right on the pole.
Rain moon.
Yeah, it's actually raining on the moon.
Definitely a cooled off planet if it's raining.
It's also an extremely small moon.
International Dateline again. I guess it's the intergalactic dateline.
Planetary. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
planetary.
Planet hat.
Yeah.
Estrium copper. What do we got here anyway? Nothing out of the ordinary. So it's Cosium, Estrium, Pentaxid, Promethium, and the generic stuff. Actually, it doesn't have generic stuff. Other than copper and silicon, there's no
There's
iron.
several small wreckages and a crashed Sentinel front.
Uh-oh. It's an I don't know what it is.
Fuzzy's dust.
I've seen those on the starter moon. It's just like a little.
Yeah, I've uncovered it on the starter moon, but not this one. I've uncovered other ones.
I don't see it anymore.
Maybe it was this one. It's just, if you look underground, you can see the core, the generator, and the fuel tank. Interesting.
I just see rocks on the ground. I don't have the same angle as you do in the cockpit.
Yeah.
I didn't see it at all. It's tiny, right? It's not that exploded one where it's all hovering.
No, it's a really small one. I did see this one on the moon at one point, though.
That's what I think I see it. Right behind us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, it goes down deep too. Oh,
Yeah, like I said, the core, the generator, and the fuel tank are underground, and they're separated from the surface by a ground block. So when you get rid of the top parts, it's still there. You just think you got rid of it, and that there was no generator, fuel tank, or core.
why does it even need a fuel tank and a core? I mean,
So that it lights up the alien writing on the thing.
all right. Water.
Is it water or is it lava?
It's not glowing. It's not boiling.
Maybe brown water.
Looks black right now because it's dark. Is there wildlife here?
I don't think so.